up, everybody? Thank you for checking out No Regrets Lifestyle. I did a few top 5 things to do videos when I was living on the Riviera Maya. Did one for Playa del Carmen, Cancun, and Tulum. Got a lot of good feedback. They were very well received. And so I wanted to do a few top 5 things to do videos inspired by my latest trip from Mexico through Central America and down to Colombia. So starting with the first country that we hit on that trip, this is top 5 things to do when you're in Belize. Starting with number 5, which was actually the first place that we hit on the trip, on the journey. I'll put some links to those videos, as well as number 5, San Ignacio. This is a great, cool little town, kind of in the hills, and a lot of Belize and the things to do are obviously on the coast, because it is a very beautiful tropical country on the Caribbean, but there's a lot of other things to do inland, and San Ignacio is an example of that. You can go cave diving, you can go river tubing, you can also go spelunking and things like that. So it's kind of the extreme sport capital of Belize. It's only about 10-minute drive from the Guatemala border. So if you're passing through from Guatemala going north, it's easy to go through. If you're going south, no problem as well. And if you're on the coast, the country isn't very big, so it's pretty easy to head inland and visit San Ignacio. Number 4, I hope I'm pronouncing this properly, but Ambergris Cay. This is one of the biggest sandbars, or Cayes, which is basically a sand island off the coast of Belize. And a lot of people know it because of the big town there and the resort district of San Pedro. So it's a really good way to get away. If you're on a vacation, it's really good because it is quite touristy now, which some people think as a detriment, but there are a lot of beautiful resorts, both boutique hotels, and just great places to stay there, so you can get a lot of first world amenities when you're enjoying the Belizean Coast. Number 3, just south of San Pedro and just south of Ambergris Cay, is my favorite place in Belize, and that is Caye Caulker. Now this is the definition of paradise. It's a very small little island. Quite a lot of it is quite marshy, like mangrove, so you can do some great paddleboarding and great kayaking off the back side of the island. The front side of the island is beautiful sand, beautiful baby blue water, and what you're going to expect from the Caribbean. And it's just, the only mode of transportation is golf carts. It's just so relaxed, so beautiful, and one of the best places in the world that you're going to get an incredible sunset. Number 2, doing something historic and checking out the ruins in Belize. Now, Belize is obviously known as a very Caribbean, a very Rasta, very relaxed, kind of reggae style place, and that is one of the charms about it, but it also does have a lot of Mayan influence. There's a ton of ruins in the area. Like I mentioned on number 5, there's a few ruins close to San Ignacio, Belize, and one of the beauties about this, it's not as well known as the Riviera Maya, so a lot of the ruins are actually in better condition, and very, very rarely are they ever crowded. And the number 1 thing to do when you're in Belize is go diving, or if you don't like diving or you've never been, go snorkeling. You're obviously there to enjoy the tropics, to enjoy the beautiful Caribbean, or at least you should be exploring it. So you could do Discover Scubas, which are essentially your first step into diving if you've never been before. A lot of tour operators offer those. Or you can just simply grab your goggles, grab a snorkel, rent one, step off the coast and go swimming, because there's nice coral reef, beautiful fish, and the water is so clear. So there's no sense of going to Belize and not at least getting in the water, even if you're not a diver. So guys, those are my top 5 things to do when you're in Belize. Make sure to, if you have any questions, write them in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm going to put some links for the videos that inspired making of this video and a lot of other top 5 and top 3 videos to come. So make sure to subscribe to No Regrets Lifestyle, guys. Click the Freedom link in the description below. No regrets. I'll talk to you soon.